Sat Nam, welcome to Kundalini Yoga through Alchemy Yoga. My name is Meghan Vornholt, and I'm honored to be able to guide you through this practice today online. So I invite you to have a water bottle with you to carve out this hour for your practice. So doing what you need to do to remove as many distractions as you can, making sure people know that this is the time that you're practicing. Today we're going to do a set for the heart center. It's called the Opportunity and Green Energy set. And so allowing us to connect with our heart, what our heart's desires are, and then to manifest those desires. It is a physically challenging set, but I'm going to give lots of opportunities for ways that you can work with your own body, so you're not pushing yourself where you're going to feel pain, but you can find a way to make it accessible for you. So we always start Kundalini Yoga with our Ong Namo Gurudev Namo chant. Ong means the divine consciousness, Namo means I bow, and Gurudev is the inner teacher within you that yoga really invites us to connect to. The inner teacher has all our answers. Some people call it our soul, our higher self. And then Namo means I bow to that. So Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. So let's just take a moment to arrive here on our mats. Maybe hands in your lap. If you're cross-legged, allowing the spine to be tall. We're going to do quite a bit of cross-legged sitting today, but if that doesn't feel right for you, you're welcome to change it in any way. You can extend a leg out. Imagine like there's a string on the top of your head, extending you up to the sky. If it feels right for you, you can gently close your eyes down as you bring your awareness to your internal landscape. If any time the eyes doesn't feel right for you, you're welcome to open your eyes softly. Taking a deep breath in and a full breath out. Maybe inhale through your nose and exhale audibly out your mouth. One more time like that. And now switch to just breathing through your nose. But make a similar audible sound. Tuning in to your internal world. Noticing your breath. The practice of yoga gives us an opportunity of self-study to develop self-awareness. And Kundalini Yoga is often called the yoga of awareness because it helps us develop such a deep self-awareness. So let's rub our hands together, just get those energy pathways moving in the hands, nerve pathways open. And then bring your hands to your heart center for our chant. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. This time we'll chant. Inhale. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in slightly without letting the shoulders ride up. Just let that energy circulate, the vibration be felt from that mantra. And then exhale completely. You can take the hands down. Good. So for our practice today, we're going to use breath of fire in quite a few different postures. Breath of fire is always optional. You can go at your own pace. There's no speed requirements of Breath of Fire. But in case you haven't done it before, and just as a refresher if you're newer to Kundalini Yoga, I'm going to refresh it here. So if you're newer, you might want to place your hands on your stomach because we want to be aware of how the stomach is moving in this breath. You could also place one hand on your heart because you do not want your chest moving. You only want your belly moving. Your spine stays stable. So we're going to start with open mouth breathing here, panting like a dog. Keep panting that way. And notice how when you exhale, your belly comes in. If it's not coming in, if it's going out, then you just switch your breathing. Your chest isn't moving. So if you have any heart conditions, high blood pressure, you want to keep this really slow. If you're at certain parts of your pregnancy, you want to ask your doctor before starting this breath. Okay, now let's try the same type of breath, but through your nose. So still making an audible sound through your nose, like you're trying to blow your nose or blow out candles with your nose. Focus on the exhales. The inhales will happen by themselves. And keep that belly coming in on the exhale. Good. Inhale deep. And exhale completely. We're going to do one more round of Breath of Fire. This time, hands at your heart, if you're okay with that. If you're new and you still want to really feel the belly, if you're not used to the movement, you want to make sure your belly is moving the right way, keep your hand on your belly. Go ahead and start. Go at your own pace. So just connecting, warming your heart center up. Elbows out in opposite directions if your hands are at your heart. Focus on your exhales. The inhales will happen by themselves. You do not need to do this fast. If you get overwhelmed or dizzy or nauseous, slow it down or stop altogether. Good, you're doing great. Last 20 seconds. Getting that energy and blood circulating. Take a deep breath in. Hold slightly on full without riding your shoulders up to your ears or adding any tension to your face. And exhale all the air out. You can let your hands come down. Good. So again, when we do Breath of Fire, you can go as slow as you like. You can just do long, deep breath. It's not mandatory. I think a Breath of Fire is like the scrubbing brush. So kind of long, deep breaths are like you're scrubbing the energy pathways like this, removing any blockages. And Breath of Fire is like the stainless steel scrubbing those hard stuff. So the first pose we do in the Opportunity and Green Energy Scent is actually sitting on our heels. So for any reason you can't sit on your heels, try using some props, some pillows to kind of keep you up a little bit more. If that's still not going to work, you can stay in cross-legged. All right, so spinal flexes from here. You're going to have your hands on your legs and inhale your heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Now try not to stick your chin forward. Keep your chin in like it's touching your throat. That's actually an energy lock in yoga. It's called Jalandhar Bandha. We're just bringing the chin in. It's really good alignment for your neck. Okay, the chicken neck isn't good alignment for your spine or your neck. So inhale forward, exhale back. Keep your head neutral and slightly into your throat, not down to your chest. Powerful breaths through your nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale forward, exhale back. Get into your own rhythm, leading with your heart as you come forward. Nice. And Kundalini Yoga invites us to use mantra as we practice. So you can inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Just in your own mind mentally. Good. Sat means truth. Nam means my identity or name. And so when we chant Sat Nam internally, we're inviting our truth to come forward, knowing that truth is our true identity. And sometimes it just gets clouded by all the untruth that we're believing right now. Good. Keep going with your spinal flexes. Allowing the Kundalini energy to move up and down your spine. Awesome. And inhale to center. Hold the spine up tall. Hold the breath in slightly at the top. And then exhale all the air out. One more time, inhale deep. Hold slightly on the top without adding tension to your shoulders. And exhale, let it go. Good. Next pose, legs are out in front of you. So this one is called body drops, and the Kundalini energy is thought to often reside in the base of the spine in our root chakra. So this it's like we're knocking on the door of the root chakra and we're saying, come on, Kundalini energy, wake up, go up the spine. So now that we've opened the spine up, we can let that. So some people like to use fists. If your arms are shorter, you can also use some like blocks or yoga blocks or books stacked. So you're going to inhale, bring your tailbone up, and then exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And you're going to keep doing that. So if you have tailbone injuries, probably don't want to do this. You don't want to add any injury to that area. You could visualize yourself doing it. Okay, so for any reason you can't do this pose, visualize this. Visualize the kind of pressure at your root chakra a little bit and inviting the Kundalini energy up the spine that you just opened up. Good job. Keep going. Powerful breaths through your nose. And again, go at your own pace. If you have the flexibility, maybe your whole legs come off, like your heels come off the mat too. Okay? You don't have to, but maybe they do. It's more strength, I think, than flexibility to get those legs off the floor. Good. Keep going. Go at your own pace. So you want to find that pace that is challenging but not overwhelming. And if you need to slow it down so you can keep going, do that. So rather than keeping at your pace and having to stop and start, find a pace that you can keep going with. Last 20 seconds. Satnam, Satnam. Good. And just let the body stay dropped. Hands can be on the legs or by your side. Inhale deep, stretch your spine up tall, 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 tall. Imagine that energy going right to the top of your head. And then exhale all the air out, but keep your spine tall. Again, inhale from the base of the spine right to the top of your head, tall spine. And exhale all the air out, good. So next two postures are going to be variations in standing. So bring yourself up. The first one is a squat. So for your squat, everyone's hips, knees are going to be different. So really listen to your own body. So just take a moment to notice how far you can go down. Okay, how far feels right. In this squat, you want to keep your heels on the floor. So you can also, if they don't quite touch the floor, if they keep coming up, you can like roll a towel or a blanket under. You can put yoga blocks underneath your heels. But you want to sit down so that your heels are on the floor. Okay. If that isn't going to work for you, then either come up higher or put something underneath your heels. Okay. The pose with our arms is you're going to interlace your fingers, stretch your index fingers forward. And it's like you're kind of shooting a beam of light out your index fingers. All right. And this is breath of fire. So imagine you're shooting that beam of light out your index fingers. Right from your heart. And breath of fire if you can. Doesn't have to be a fast breath of fire. Eyes can be open or closed. And just squat as low as feels right for you. If you need to straighten your legs at some point, you can. Try and keep the arms and the breath of fire going. Good, you're doing great. Keep it up. Last 20 seconds. Inhale deep. Hold the pose. Stretch, stretch, stretch the arms from the index fingers. And then exhale, release the arms. Straighten out the legs. Give yourself a shake maybe. Good. Let that heart rate settle, breath settle. So the next one is a vigorous running in place motion. Okay, it can be more like marching. It does not need to be that you ever lift off the ground. So you're going to exhale what the opposite arm and knee, and then exhale the other opposite arm and knee. So it's like you're punching forward and you're doing like marching legs with your knees. So vigorous, almost like breath of fire breath. That's how loud it is through your nose. More intensity, you can actually run and give a little bounce to it. Go at your own pace. You can run around the room. You don't have to stay on your yoga mat. So you can use the space that you've got. So this is helping us release any blockages in the heart and getting the heart rate up with the adding in the legs. Good, keep going. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Sat Nam in your mind. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. high knees. Last 15 seconds. Find your way back to your yoga mat if you wandered away from it. And then slowly finding yourself to a standing position, and just let your energy ground and settle. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Notice what you feel in your body. Good. Take a drink of water if you need one. Awesome. Come back to sitting. All right, so the next pose is Kundalini Lotus. So if you have yoga straps, you can use them around your 2 feet to hold on to. And just doing what's best for you. Again, I'll give you some variations. So Kundalini Lotus is essentially kind of like boat pose, but you're grabbing onto your feet. So if you can grab your big toes, let your knees bend here, grab your big toes with your peace fingers, or you can use like straps or towels and grab those around the balls of the feet. So from here, you want to find your balance on your tailbone there. So again, if you have tailbone injuries, this isn't going to be a good one for you. Modify as needed. So find your balance for there. And then you're going to start to straighten the legs out and then open them up. So the legs look like a V. Okay, so lots of variations. So you can keep the knees as bent as you need them to be. Okay, they do not need to be straight. Okay, if you fall out, it's okay. I have lots of people fall backwards and get back in. It's just part of the process. Okay, so find your balance there. V with your legs. They can be as bent or straight as you need them to be. And then invitation, breath of fire. Good, you're doing great. Keep it up. You can always go to long, deep breathing. Hold the pose if you can. Take a breath. Can get back in if you need to. Last 25 seconds. Inhale and hold your pose. Stretch your spine tall. Stretch your legs as straight as you can. Hold this lotus pose. And then exhale. Gently bring your legs down, maybe crossed. And just take a few breaths here. Notice what you feel in your body. The energy running, perhaps tingling. Maybe some muscles. Good. So the next part of our Kriya is actually a chant. So the chant is Ong, just like at the beginning, Ong meaning divine consciousness. So hung at the end. And so we're going to sit, if you can, on your left heel. Okay, so actually have your left heel right kind of between your 2 butt cheeks. If that doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. And then if you can, bring your ankle on your left thigh, and you can use some supports for this right knee if you'd like, okay? So that's how we're gonna sit. So on the left heel, right ankle on left thigh, and right knee supported. If you need to just stay in cross-legged, that's totally fine. If you need to modify any other ways, that's also fine. So hands are in your lap, right hand on top of left, with your thumbs together in neutral mind mudra. And the chant is going to be, we're going to use the navel point. So on ong, we bring the navel in. So it goes out. Hung, it comes in. So it goes ong, so hung, ong, so hung. So that's the chant. So you're going to bring the navel in on ong and hung. All right. So vibrating from your heart, we'll start together. Take a deep breath in and a complete breath out. And starting our chant. Ong, so hung, 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 ong, so hung. Last time. Ong, so hung. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in. Let the energy swirl around from your heart. And exhale completely. And just take a moment to observe and notice what you feel. And slowly coming out of your leg formation here. And making your way back to cross-legged. Next one for the heart is arms out wide, palms up to the sky. So we're going to use a visualization here. We're imagining energy coming in through your left palm, down your left arm to your heart, and then through your right arm, and then it arches like a rainbow back to your left palm. So there's this circle from your right palm to your left, through your body, and back out. So think about that as you extend your arms out. Think about this cycle of breath, this circuit. Now, again, invited breath of fire. Kind of, again, we're just getting that scrubby brush through our hearts, getting that energy moving. Visualize the energy like an electrical current moving from left arm to right arm and up over the head. If you need to slow down your breath of fire, you can go down to long, deep breath or just slow it down. Try and keep holding the arms in this way. I know the shoulders might be talking to you now. Listen to your own body. If you have injuries and need to take a pause, go ahead. You're almost there. Keep going, keep going. 20 more seconds. Keep visualizing that energy current, that energy circuit. And inhale. Hold the breath in and imagine the energy still looping. Hold, hold, hold. Keep the energy cycling. And then exhale, let the arms down. Good job. Just take a few breaths here. All right, so the next one is a bow with the hands behind your neck. So interlace the fingers, elbows out to the sides. We're going to stay in cross-legged. You're going to inhale, up position, elbows out, and then exhale, bow down to the floor. So if you'd like, you don't want to touch the floor, or if you're just nowhere close, you can use a pillow or something soft to bow down onto. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, set. Exhale now. So it doesn't really matter that you touch the floor necessarily. The whole point is that our head comes below our heart. We're bowing to the wisdom of our heart and letting the energy of our heart run down into our minds. The gentle touch of the head to something like the floor or a block can help to soothe an overthinking mind. Inhale, sat up. Exhale, nam, down. Elbows out wide to open your heart. And this whole set is about connecting to your heart. What are your heart's desires? And what is your heart saying to you? Good. Finding your own pace. Last 20 seconds. And the next time you come up, stay up. Inhale, hold your breath in as you extend your elbows out as wide as you can, keeping the fingers interlaced. And then exhale, let the arms come down. And just take another normal deep breath here. Okay, the next one is we move, focusing right into the hardest arms. So I call them like little robot arms. You're going to have your arms out in front of you with the palms down. You're going to inhale one arm, kind of like at 60 degrees, exhale it down. Then the other one, inhale 60, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So the arms actually move separately. They don't move at the same time. So try to do one arm, then the other. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, sat, exhale, nam. Try and keep the arms straight. Again, if you have shoulder injuries, any other limitations, just really be mindful of your own body. Know when you're kind of pushing that line. Take a break if you need to. Go slower if you need to. Okay, there's no expectation of speed. We have to start with where we're at. And eventually we grow our capacities, we grow our awareness. Try and keep the arms parallel to the floor so they don't go lower than your heart center. Eyes can be closed or open. 20 more seconds. Inhale, take both arms to 60 degrees. Hold them there. Hold the breath in. And exhale. You can shake out those arms, roll the shoulders. Good. All right, so the next three postures are done with very little break if you can in between. They're also pretty challenging for the shoulders, so know that if you need to take a break, I will invite you to take a break. Okay. So the first one, you're going to interlace your hands with your hands just above the crown of your head. Okay, so if you need to have them actually touch your head at some point, that's fine if that's your break. If you need to lower them for a bit and then pipe them back up, do it. Okay, so again, do what feels right for your body. Okay, finding that line between pushing your comfort zone but not hurting yourself. And this one is done with breath of fire. So just a few inches above your head. So focus on the crown of your head. And that space between your hands and your head. Chin slightly in, spine tall. So you might feel a lot of heat or tingling in your arms here. We're fleshing out the pathways of the heart center, which include the chest, the behind the shoulders, the arms, and the hands. Again, your breath of fire can be at your own pace. And every day is different. So some days might feel really strong. Other days you're like, ooh, I need a little bit of a break, and that's okay. Don't let your inner critic tell you that you're weak or you're not doing it right, because you are. You're doing it right. There's nothing wrong with you. Everything is welcome here. Last 15 seconds. Good. And inhale. Hold. Exhale. Okay, if you need a break for your arms, mine need a break today. Let that go. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders. Next one is done with interlaced fingers except the index finger. So similar to what we did when we were in our squat. Same position, just above the head, just above the crown of the head. This time it's long, deep breaths, though, not breath of fire. So keep focusing on the crown of the head and imagine the energy like the index finger is like a little antenna for your energy. Managing the energy going right up to that top of that index finger. And out again. Oh, and then my turn. Good. Long, deep breaths. Hold the arms there. Again, you can rest the hands on the top of the head if you need to at some point. Chin slightly in, no chicken necks. Back nice and tall. Focus on the crown of your head right to that index fingertip. Feel the energy of your heart. Allowing this source energy, the divine consciousness, to travel from your consciousness, your crown chakra, to your heart. Let this pathway be open. Go ahead and take one more deep inhale. Hold at the top. Exhale, rest the arms, shake them out, rest them on the head, or go right into all 10 fingers touching. So it's like you've got like a little tent or a hat on the top of your head. And this one's breath of fire again. So all the fingertips touch, thumbs, index, middle, ring, pinkies. Spread the fingers apart from each other, but let the fingertips touch of the left and the right hand. Be aware of your crown chakra, the top of your head. Last 20 seconds, keep going. Make your breath of fire your own or do long, deep breathing. Keep your arms up if you can, you got this. Inhale deep. Radiate your energy out those fingers at the top of your head. And then exhale completely, let the arms shake out. Good. And just take a moment to notice that's 3 breaths of fire in a row. That's a lot. Well, almost. That was long, deep breath and 2 breaths of fires. So lots of heart, lots of shoulders, lots of arms. Just take a moment to notice what you feel. Notice if any thoughts or emotions came. All is welcome here. There's no right or wrong. Just allow yourself to notice. Again, that self-study, listening to your heart. So the last part is another chant. The chant for this one is Hari, 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 Har. We're going to do a little bit of a cadence to it. Har and Hari are forms of like source, whether you call that God or universe or source or divine. Har, Hari, 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 Har. And we tend to roll our R's, so if you can roll your R's, don't feel like you need to. The mudra for this one is hands out. Okay, so hands at heart level, palms facing out. Okay, kind of like you're taking an oath with both your hands. So we'll sing this together. It'll sound like this. Hari, 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 Har. So if you can do all that in one breath, if you need to take a little sip in between, that's totally fine. Okay, so we're going to keep singing it along together from your heart. Hari, 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 Har. Hari, 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 Har. Hari, 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 Har. Good. Hari, 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 Har. Keep singing. Imagine a green bubble around you as you're singing, like an emerald green of the heart. Hari, 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 Har. 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 Take a deep breath in. Feel the energy in your hands, your heart, the green energy all around you. And then exhale, let the hands come down, thumbs and index fingers touch, palms up, Gyan Mudra. Keep the eyes closed if you can, and visualize the people, things, experiences that you're grateful for. Let them go one by one like a movie, one scene after the next. The people, the things, the places, the experiences that you're grateful for. Right from your heart. Just long, deep breath as you visualize or maybe repeat the names of the people, places, things in your mind. And keep visualizing that green energy bubble around you. Beautiful emerald green, maybe with shining, sparkly light in it. And then just gently stop your movie of gratitude and tune into your heart. Like you had nostrils on your heart, breathing into your heart and out from your heart. What is your heart saying to you? What are the whispers of your heart that you need to hear? Allow that guidance of your heart to come forth. As it feels right for you, make your way into your Shavasana. Know you can continue to meditate on your heart here. Allowing yourself to receive guidance. Receiving opportunities to manifest your heart's desire. You have the opportunity and ability to attract what you need, what you want. When we stop resisting the opportunities and the prosperity that come in different forms, usually than we thought, and believe that we deserve this, and then we've experienced our true nature, our true hearts, and true love. So as you make your way down to that Shavasana, make it your coziest Shavasana that you can. Make any props that you want to use, maybe a pillow underneath your legs or a bolster underneath your legs, maybe a pillow underneath your head, maybe a blanket if you're in a chilled area. Letting this knowing of your heart integrate into every cell. This belief that you do deserve to find your heart's desire, your purpose, prosperity and abundance. And that it doesn't have to be hard. If you let it flow from your heart into your heart, just like your breath flows easily right now. Inhale, belly rising, and exhale, belly falling. Let every cell of your body relax into the floor and observe this knowing of the heart. Just gently bringing your awareness back to your breath. Noticing your inhale and your exhale. Noticing your body on the floor. And again, tuning into that heart. Each one of you having this beautiful and unique heart, unique gift and path to share in this world. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes as you're ready. Maybe you want to roll your ankles, your wrists, stretch your arms, your legs, your back. You can hug your knees in if you'd like, rocking side to side. If you want to do a little cat stretch for the spine, you can bring your right knee in and across your body, left leg straight as you twist to the left. And then to the right, left knee comes in across your body, left arm out to the side. Keep your shoulders on the mat, twist. And come back to center. You can rub the bottoms of your feet and hands together if you want to wake up those nerve endings. You can rock back and forth, or you can roll to one side to come up to sitting. So we'll end with the Longtime Sun song. The words are, may the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. The first time we sing it, receive it as a blessing for yourself. The second time we sing it, send it out, just like kind of like a prayer to anybody that might need it, and then we'll send it out to the whole world. So you're welcome to listen or sing along. Rub your hands together in front of your heart, and then hands in front of your heart. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out, singing from your heart. Inhale. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sending out the blessing. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Now the whole world and all beings. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Take a deep breath in. Take your arms up over your head, hold the breath in, open and close the hands, hold the breath in, stretch the spine tall. And then exhale, shake out any little bits of tension. Inhale, arms up over your head. Open and close the hands, palms facing forward, open, close, hold the breath. Exhale, shake it out, any little bits of dross, tension. Last time, inhale up. Open, close, hold the breath. And exhale, shake it all out. Integrate it in, shake what needs to be out. Let the arms rest down. Again, take this moment to notice your internal landscape, mind, body, and heart. Believing in the wisdom of your heart and that you deserve to have prosperity and abundance, to fulfill your heart's desires. Thank you for joining us for this Kundalini Yoga practice. You can reach me at www.meghanvornholt.com or meghanvornholt@gmail.com if you have any questions or any feedback. Thank you to Alchemy to providing the space and filming for us. Sat Nam.